everyone loves Brazil.
Such a pleasure to meet you. I was thinking a lot as I was watching the third film now. It's very rare that you have the opportunity as an actor to develop a character in 3 projects, especially someone like Dr. Watson, that such a well-known character. How was that for you? Like how was working in this project for such a long time help you do your own take?
I mean, the interesting thing was, for me, it's been a long time, but very little of it on screen. So I turned up at the end of the second movie as a sort of cameo role, with a promise of doing a third movie, which we've gotten to do. But there was a period of time there where I was just quietly working on it in the background. And that involved a lot of just reading the classic stories, listening to the classic stories, and understanding the role in that context. And doing a little bit of research on themes that I knew that we were going to explore in this movie. And so then eventually when I got the script, I'm glad I'd done all that work. You know?
Absolutely. Now, one thing that I love is at some moment we kind of understand that Dr. Watson explains that by getting to know Sherlock Holmes, it changed the way he sees the world. So how did working on this particular character change the way you see the world? Does working on that impact the way you see it?
It's always fun to explore these themes, you know, and especially in this sort of franchise, what I've really admired about them is that they tell these fun stories, detective stories in the world of Sherlock Holmes that we know, but they're talking about a social issue as well, a social issue of the time, but also how that reflects to the modern day. And I found that interesting with this version, and how Watson's relationship to the sort of overarching issues of the time, you know, he remains steadfast to believing in the best in people and having hope. And, you know, that reminded me that that's probably a great way to go about things, you know, in the face of many challenging circumstances, you know, to remain hopeful and see the best in people.
Now, one thing that I do love is that, yes, the focus is on Enola Holmes, but there is this side that Dr. Watson is there to support her and help her be the best version of herself. How do you think that young women, like female audiences, are going to react to that? Because it's so wonderful to see, in a way, an ally, especially at that, like, in that period.
Yes, I think, you know, there can be positive male figures, you know, and they're very important to have. You know, and I say that as a father of 2 daughters, you know, I think that's essential. So, you know, I think it's really important to have characters like Enola and have them be so popular and have them be so visible. You know, young women who take control of their lives but do it in the best way. Yeah, hopefully it'll really connect with people.
This is for Brazil, so I cannot leave this conversation without asking if you're following the World Cup
Yes,
at all.
I am. Yeah. I mean, you know, my heart broke for Scotland the other day. It was always a tough ask. It's Brazil, you know. So let's see. I've always just, everyone loves Brazil. You can't not love Brazil.
Now, did you keep anything from the set or costumes?
Did I keep anything? I'm not sure I did get to keep anything. But no, I don't think I did. But I did say earlier that I would like to keep the cane. If I can. Eventually, maybe that'll just suddenly appear in my house, if anyone's listening.
I think that that's a fair one to ask.
Yeah,
you know, it's
nice.
It's part of your character.
Very much part of it, yeah.
And where do you see Dr. Watson going for, let's say, a next film?
Yeah, I'd love to just see more of his dynamic with Sherlock and more of them spending time together. You know, it wasn't really possible in this movie because of the story. As we know, Sherlock is missing from the very beginning. So I would love to see more of that and spend more time with Henry. Yeah.
Well, we did see you guys having tea, so
that's something. Maybe a bit more of that, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and again, congratulations on the film, and I'm sorry for Scotland. But everyone had a great time.
Yeah, everyone had a great time. It's all good, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sherlock, it's me!
Dr. Watson! Why? Why are you pursuing me?
It's your brother. Sherlock has been kidnapped.
It's a nice day to